it really is for both. It could mean a Premier League place for Wes Newton if he wins it. I think that the first couple of sets are paramount that James Wade gets one on the board. He has not been behind in any match so far, and once asked a couple of questions recently, he hasn't had the answers when he's been behind, and I think Wes needs to get a good start.
Had a pretty comfortable route through, though.
He has, as Wayne said, he's not really been pushed, and that's what Wes Newton's got to do. He's got to win the first set, put him under pressure, and then see what he's got in the locker. You know, you have to keep asking the question of your opponent, and that's what Wes has got to do.
A player of James Wade's ability perhaps should have won a world title by now, shouldn't he?
That might be grating on him. Who's to say? I know for a fact that some players that haven't done what they should have done here, they go into other tournaments, win it, and they think, why am I doing it at the match play? Why am I doing it at the Grand Prix? Why am I not doing it on the biggest stage of all? It can grate on you, there's no doubt about it.
Could be, as Wayne was mentioning, a life-changing match for either player, couldn't it?
Well, certainly more for Wes Newton, because it opens up the avenues for the Premier League and other avenues which he's not been there before. He's not really done it on TV. He's got the potential, but he needs to do it.
This is a good draw for both players. Both will fancy this. This isn't a one-sided affair at all. This could be 4-3, 5-3, 5-4. It could be anything.
Cheers, lads. John Gwynn and Stuart Pike in commentary.
Thanks, Dave. Another fantastic night ahead here at the World Championship. Both in a hurry to get to the stage. Both looking businesslike, and boy, you better believe it. Both knowing exactly how important the match is and what it could do for them over the next year or so. A place in the semi-finals of the World Championship against either Adrian Lewis or Michael van Gerwen. Great draw for both, as Wayne Mardle mentioned. It is simply there for the taking.
Yes, and Wade, of course, there 12 months ago, famously left the stage when there was a breeze. Says he would not do that again if the same thing happened. And this man looking for his first ever appearance in a World Championship semi-final. Quarter-finalist a couple of years ago. 100. But yet to make the last four.
Yeah, remember, first to 5 sets to achieve that goal of a place in the World Championship semi-finals. Guarantee of £50,000, but believe you me, the money just doesn't come into the equation. Not in this tournament. It's all about the winning, the prestige, the biggest title there is to win.
It's like you and me, Stuart. They do it for the love of it, and they don't half love it too. Nice to hear those words from James Wade. I felt 140. The matches I've done featuring Wade, the 4-2 win over Beaton and the 4-0 win over Van der Voort, that he's looked well in control and enjoying it in his own quiet way.
64.
A chance here to win the opening leg against the throw, to settle into the job. Topsy needs. Newton's waiting. And Newton will get a chance. Well, that won't augur well for James Wade. He starts well on his finishing. It normally sets the pattern for the whole night. Newton, double 12. Well, he goes high as well. Both darts, both misses, both high.
And that last one was right on the wire, wasn't it? Wade, that's a good marker, surely. Double 10, and this is usually kind to him, but not the best of starts from the machine. Anything but machine-like so far. Early days, yes, but Wade had the chance of an early break. Not going to get it now. Newton takes the lead.
Well, there's no doubt that was as nervous and edgy a first leg as you can imagine from both players. I think Wade was angry. A 1-7-4 to start the second leg. Not happy. 5 missed darts at tops and 10. You don't often say that about James Wade.
Yes, double trouble followed by treble trickery. A beautiful 174 sets him up nicely in this leg in
60.
a bid to equalise.
Yeah, I mean, between them, they've lost only 3 sets, haven't they, en route to the quarter-finals?
100.
It's been impressive.
Yep. Newton's best performance undoubtedly was the second round victory over Scott Rand. He beat a man with a 95 average, and he averaged 99.5 in that game, and the first 2 sets put in 108 average. That was the best I've seen him throw.
100.
Absolutely, John. Talking to him an hour or so ago, he was saying it was probably the most complete performance that he's put in a TV major, and it came at the World Championship, and that average
83.
of touching 100 would have been a lot more, but for a couple of legs where he missed a lot of darts at double. But apart from that, it was Newton at his very, very best.
Lovely pick off there.
137.
That's what he needed, just in case, because Wade going for 101, 41 left. There's only one way Wade will go for 41. Tops he wants. Rectified the matter. Couldn't get it last leg. Got it first dart this time. Wade is on his way.
Well, they should both be settling in now.
100.
And looking forward to this quarter-final. The sold-out signs posted a long while ago for this night. Many others here at the Ali Pali. James Wade. Another good score. Yeah, you mentioned that quarter-final. Wes Newton, a couple of years ago, he lost to Terry Jenkins. He was 4-3 up and lost 5-4, and he was heartbroken. It was the cruelest defeat, he said, of his career, and it took him a long time to get over that psychologically, but he has. World number 6, has he ever? He really has been terrific over the last couple of years.
Yeah, we know of those incidents, issues that he had to deal with, and I think they've helped him mature, they've helped him grow and become the more complete player that we're seeing. As for Wade, been around a long time, still only 29,
60.
Still yet to win the big one, but has the pedigree, has the ability, has the desire, it would seem, this time around.
Well, another good leg from Newton. Possible 13-darter.
140. Where's your require?
A lot of the experts saying this could be 5-4 either way. I wouldn't disagree. As Newton makes it 2-1 in this opening set. But it really is too close to call. It could go the distance.
Interesting, Stuart. They both struggled on the double in the opening leg, but since then they've both hit the double at 41. The first attempt, and on both occasions double top.
That's a great dart, great second dart from Newton.
137.
Yeah, that wasn't bad either. Newton just beginning to really find his range on the trebles. James Wade, ditto.
136.
Yes, I've known Wes Newton a long time. He was a teenage sensation in his native Lancashire, long before he had that desperate Dan bristly chin.
54.
And followed his career very carefully as a result, very closely as a result. And this lad winning major youth title back in 1998.
140.
Big things expected of him then, and he's not let people down. 7 major world titles, but yet to win the biggest of them all.
54.
Yeah, he has come a long way though. James Wade, his first appearance at the Circus Tavern World Championship, lost 3 sets to 0. to Mark Holden, to Top Banana. What a character he was.
55.
And what a career Wade has gone on to have since then. The only thing lacking is this World Championship crown. Born to be a world champion. Will it be this year?
140. James, you require
Yes, Mancunians have
129.
not had a lot to shout about in the world of darts, but Mark Holden certainly gave us something to drool over on that occasion. Double 12 for a quite magnificent 129.
104.
Oh, that would have been
Boys, you require 160.
Well, this will be spectacular because it would win the set. Needs the treble though. And Wade here,
100.
hoping to take this first set into a deciding leg. Double 12. And no mistake. So we do go to a deciding leg. Newton has the darts, and I always, even this early, John, this is a really important leg.
100.
Yeah, any 2-2 set, you want to win it. Doesn't matter whether it's the first or the last. Particularly the last you do, obviously.
55.
But advantage Newton with throw and ahead. Looking good. Looking very good. Looking perfectly good. First 180 of this night. There'll be many, many more. But Newton opens his account.
Yeah, and we need one more maximum
85.
for 500 in the tournament. Who Newton hits 499, who will hit the 500th. Newton now, all he's bothered about is hitting a winning double in this leg.
50.
Well, only 50.
C'est la vie, 181 minute, 50 the next. The sort of inconsistency that you could well do without.
100.
At least 6 darts to win the opening set. We'll look down. Treble 17's a good shot. Treble 17 is a cracking shot from Wes Newton. On a 13-darter to win the opening set of the World Championship quarter-final. He's settled for
Boys,
this.
you require 40.
Yes, the 35-year-old from Fleetwood. Hits double top, takes the first set. Newton 1, Wade 0. Back for more soon.
Michael Van Gerwen. What a game that could prove to be. John Quinn and I reckon this could go all the way. Newton with the advantage. One up in a race to 5.
Yes, and only one leg there, which might have gone against the throw. That was the very first one where Wade had his opportunities. Both players missed darts, but after that,
59.
the throwing at the double was as near perfect as you're going to get. And there you are. That first leg, had it gone to Wade, would have enabled him to take the opening set. But he's got the throw in this set. That's a lovely dart from Wade. Another one here, possibly. Yes.
140.
Fancy one more might go in. Looking very happy with himself,
140.
Wade. All week he's been extremely self-controlled and easy. His game has been easy to watch.
60.
Hasn't hit the headlines too much, but he's done what he's had to do.
It's as if Wade has gone under the radar, hasn't he, to reach the quarter-finals. His averages and his wins, 91, 92, 90, 91. He's just gone about his business. He's done what he's had to do, and no one's really paid too much attention to him, and he's happy with that. Long may it continue, he says.
100.
Wesley. Well,
25.
Got to say his prayers before that particular visit, and
Well, it's
saw the
unfortunate
result.
because it means he hasn't left a finish. James Wade has. Well, he'll look and see Wes Newton on 177, so may look at the 16s here.
90.
So Newton looking at 177. That make that 117. 97 means he'll come down here for the green bit.
99.
Well, 78 gives him a chance. And 52 most discernibly gives Wade an excellent chance. Hitting double top, these lads. Now with real perfection.
Second leg Wes.
After that first leg where they missed 8 darts between them, it's been impressive, hasn't it?
Yes, it has
97.
indeed. I think Newton's hit 3 out of 3 since then, and Wade
3 out of 3.
3 out of 3. 3 out of 4, Wade, I think. But there he is, changing his flight. Just repairing the damage done to that one. And the only way you repair it, Stuart, is by absolutely taking it out, throwing it away and putting another one in. Not like the old days with the old feathered flights, you know, where you actually held on to your flight, you glued it back on. This is going back when I was a kid, like. Glued it back on, and long before these modern plastic flights came out. I say modern, they've been around a while now, and they do the job. Different shapes as well.
Running repairs for James Wade. Crucially for him, though, he holds on at the start of this second set. For Wade, a second World Championship semi-final. Last year, when he lost to Lewis, he's also lost a semi-final here to Barneveld. Desperate to get to the semis again. Wants to go one step further, wants to prove that he really is destined to be a world champion. So the repair's done, and off we go.
And it's as though there had been no stoppage as he hits that treble 20. And for the second visit on the trot, gets the first and third dart in the treble. Oh, is this going to be another one? Nearly. He's just had the 180 so far in the match. We have had a 174 from Wade.
It takes all sorts, doesn't it?
So I wonder what Rod Studd and Wayne Mardle did when we were commentating, Stuart. Oh, yes! A monstrous effort there from Wes Newton. Beautiful darts from the Lancastrian. And he ought to win this leg. Possibly that number 500 you mentioned, Stuart. There it is.
500 for the tournament.
52.
Wade will be looking for a 140. We've got to be careful there. That second dart hanging precariously from the treble 20 bed. Will it make any difference as Wes looks at double 16? It might, you know.
And that's the first time that double 16 has been aimed at in this match. Now Wade, first time he's missed double top since the opening leg, but double 10, now that he's hit it once, expect him never to miss it, or certainly hardly ever to miss it. Found his range perfectly.
And it'll certainly put some darting doubts in Wes Newton's mind as well about leaving double 16. I think he was pretty close, to be fair, with all 3 darts. They were just the wrong side of the wire, but I think Newton, like Wade, is happier on tops.
Yes, his darts, when he's throwing down in that quarter, that area of the board, down at double 16, they go into the board at an angle. The angle in a sense that he leans over himself at. And he doesn't need me to tell him that he's really got to be aiming at that top wire of the double 16. No harm if it goes in single, because you've got double 8 above it. Here's another 180. 501. Who wants a game of 501? 180s.
Number 3 seed against the number 6 seed.
45.
Remarkable stat that 7 out of the top 8 seeds made it through to the quarterfinals. Just a certain Raymond van Barneveld. Newton here with a great chance to break straight back. Look at this, 81 left after just 9 darts thrown.
Well, disappointment when he couldn't hit the double 16 and Wade broke the throw. Now for the break back. 12. Well, that's double 13. Fantastic. 12 darts from West Newton. What a way to hit back when you've just given a leg away. Dozen darts, and thank you very much, says Wes.
Yep, you'll be saying thank you again here.
140.
Wants to preserve his proud record. He's still only lost 1 set in the championship. It's a terrific record. Beat Haynes 3-0, ran 4-0 with that really good performance, and then, well, he won ugly. I was rubbish. That was Newton's words after he beat Mark Walsh. But it was still good enough. And Newton has found an extra gear. 4 180s. He may well have been rubbish in his last match, the law according to Newton. But he is stepping it up here. He's averaging a full 10 points more than his opponent.
Yeah, he's on 101.5 now, Wes Newton, and beginning to look like the Newton that played Scott Rand. Yes, big difference, and although it's 1-0 to Newton, Wade does have a chance of winning this second set, so the averages don't mean everything, but you fancy Newton here to level up and to make it 2 legs all again. The last set went the distance. This one probably will.
42.
They're firing so well at the doubles now. It's 4 all in legs, Stuart. Newton's had 10 darts at a double and Wade 11.
Well, the last 2 legs
80.
have been very, very one-sided. You look at tops.
40.
Well, if you're going to miss it by a mile, that's the time to do it when the other fella's on 214. Mind you, he might not be on 214 for long.
85.
He won't be happy with that last dart. 119, 129 rather. It's not easy to get. He's not even going to have a go at it. Newton, again, red hot on that double. Just the first leg, Newton missed his doubles, and well, eventually he got the double, of course, because he won the leg on that double 16. But those apart,
100.
he has looked good.
Yep. He's hit 180s in the last 3 legs, Wes Newton.
140.
Edges ahead here, because it just putting the pressure on Wade, isn't it? He won't like that lie. He'll have to come down for cover. That's a great dart, James Wade.
84.
Not so with the last one. Is there a chance here? Newton was 2 legs down in this set.
Yes, and if he can find a treble here, that's an important dart. 2-6-1, plays 3-1-7, and an important leg if ever there was. 24 100. Against 21, 3-figure scores, and the difference indeed is in the 180 column.
Oh, that's a great dart for Newton. Oh, brilliant Brilliant Wesley Newton.
125.
Frustration there etched all over his face, but he has the advantage in this deciding leg of this vital second set. Great response though, you have to say. What a response from Wade.
Needs must, 139. Brilliant darts from Wade to land him on 78, but this could be a set-winning visit. Not now it's going to be. It's a case of leaving it, if possible, and he will, on tops.
96.
So Wade, 78 for the set.
78.
Another one that's gone the distance, Stuart.
Well, he's hit the single four. That is a big error for James Wade. He's hit the single four, and Wes Newton
38.
to go 2 sets up. Huge moments in this quarter-final. Great marker. 2 sets up. Wes Newton takes control of this World Championship quarter-final here at the Ali Pali. James Wade made the error. Wes Newton has punished him. 2-0 to the number 6 seed.
The fatal mistake there of hitting single four when he was going for treble 18, and it meant that 74 required. Didn't get it, 2-0 down, and that will be fast and maybe even furious. That's coming up next, and of course the winner of this match will play the winner of that match in the semi-finals tomorrow. Newton then with that 2-0 lead, but he will not consider himself for one moment, Stuart, there quite yet. He knows he's playing a special player.
Well, Newton has just got better.
81.
He's improved as the match has gone on. 97 average after the first set, 99 now pushing 100, while Wade has stayed around the 90 mark. But yeah, hitting that single four,
81.
missing the big 18, which would have guaranteed him surely a dart at tops to win the set, and how important could that prove to be? Newton is flying at the moment, and the adrenaline is pumping, and he knows he's got a great chance. 2 up with the darts in this third set.
Yes, and Wade therefore knows that he has to break at some stage. He's 190 behind in this leg, so it may be that he'll have to wait a little yet, although ton 40 helps his cause somewhat.
Well, he needs to start firing the 180s, James Wade, and regularly, doesn't he? Because at the moment he is getting well beaten by Wes Newton. Newton's law being applied perfectly on the Ali Pali stage thus far.
Well, he knows the gravity of the situation, let's put it that way. Oh, double 18. Oh, just the wrong side of the wire. 34 left, double 17. Well, I think he was going for 6 double top, and he hit 10.
Yeah,
but 10 double 18, nothing wrong with that. I think he was more surprised than anything. This is on treble 14. Oh, he's got double 7. That was Wade at his best. Oh, not quite. Look at the expression on his face. How he would have liked that one.
Is he going to go straight for it? Yeah, going straight for it. He's made a mess of this. He's made a mess of this. All because he missed the big 6 when he was going for tops.
Yes, it disoriented Wes Newton. And Wade cashes in eventually.
He was so far behind James Wade. Well, perhaps the slice of luck that he needed. It was Wade who missed a big number in the deciding leg of set 2, but Newton there, 6 for tops, and it just got him out of sync, didn't it?
It threw him, because there's nothing wrong with 10 double 18. Newton throwing so well at the doubles should have handled it. It certainly hasn't caused him to start missing the trebles, because there's the 5th in this match, and they've all been struck by the man in red.
Well, unlucky.
90.
Unlucky. They were well thrown darts for little reward for Wes Newton.
Yes, earlier he got a 180, Stuart, and followed it with 50, and he didn't do much different there.
Well, he had a slice of luck in the last leg. Not there, James Wade. Oh, that's a great dart. Not a lot of the bed to see. Look at that. What a dart from Wes Newton. Wow. Through the eye of a needle, it really was.
121.
Yeah, stitching it up
Wager required 91.
with that needle here with 91 if he can. 66 left. Ball wanted.
57.
It flicked the flight,
Wager
didn't it,
required 69.
on the way in. This to take control of this third set. Single 15 means he has one dart at tops. Oh, James Wade needed. He's back in business now. Advantage Wade in this third set. Well, remember though, of course he was 2 up in the last set and lost it, but well,
20.
yeah, that doesn't score. Only 20 from Wes Newton. All changed since he missed that dart at single 6 in the opening leg.
92.
Yes. Swinging like a pendulum, that last dart that he threw. Wes Newton, this game could swing a rather pendulum-like too, if Wade were to win this set against
140.
the throw. Then hold his throw himself. I'm a little ahead of myself, but the prospect is there of a real ding-donger.
123.
Lovely switch from James Wade.
So he had that surge, didn't he, Stuart, Wes Newton, where, as you mentioned, he hit 180s in 3 consecutive legs and really tore Wade apart. And Wade almost, really, I suppose you might say, forced into that error when he hit the 4. Just feeling the pressure a little bit. And now, suddenly,
100.
the left-hander, 29-year-old from Aldershot, senses that he can get back into this match by winning this set. Maybe even after that particular dart as well.
141.
In this leg.
So Wade here
97.
could have a shot for the set. Number 19 would lead the ball. Bullseye to win the set.
96.
Well, they both had a shot at ball and neither has been convincing, not even hit the 25. So Newton gets the 4 this time that he wants, not the one he doesn't want. And then he tops to win the leg. Well, nice to see you, Claire. Always makes a point of coming to the World Championships at least once, doesn't she? It's a racing cert, you could say.
124.
Well, Wade led 2-0 in the last set, lost it. Can Newton turn it around from 2-0 down in this set?
100.
Important last dart. 97 Newton average, 92 James Wade. Well, you talk about tonight being the night of the darting young guns with Lewis
100.
and Van Gerwen to come. Newton's the old man out of the quartet at 35. Yeah.
Goodness me. We don't know how that makes me feel, Stuart.
100.
But it's great to see, isn't it? Marvellous to see. Well, John
60.
Lowe, when he won his first world title back in 1979, was 33 and a half. We all know that Bristow was
97.
now but a kid when he won his first one. Phil Taylor was 30, thereabouts. But the old ones can do it as well. Dennis Priestley, 40 when he won the first
60.
of his titles. 43 when he won the second.
But only 60 from Wade. Oh, if Newton fills the bed here, a 140 even, can he find a way to lift it over? Well,
Change requirement
100
157.
may yet do. Wade, 157. He's already missed one dart at the bull to win the set. Newton prowling around, ready to pounce, targeting 104.
Change requirement
Yes,
104.
eager to get there, eager to take it out, eager to make sure we have a third set that goes the distance. But it may just
56.
not be
Change
on
requirement
this
58.
occasion. Wade for 58. Double top, he's been magic at this, and still is throwing magic darts. 2 sets to 1. Wade.
They've been playing around about 45 minutes. Newton 2-1 up, but effectively we are back on throw.
Yeah,
59.
45 minutes is normally half time. I just have a feeling in this particular match it may not be.
81.
First to 5. Best of 9. Whatever way you put it, both of these players
100.
want to be that man. Both can't. Well, if Mardle's going to marry you, you'll have to learn to spell his name correctly first. But anyway, I think
93.
Mrs. Mardle might have something to say about that.
Well, will this be his first? No.
140.
Here's the answer. Still looking for that elusive first maximum. Newton's average has been between 97 and 99 most of this
100.
game. James Wade has hovered around 91 for all of the game, but it's still 7-all in legs. And if Wade can hold his throw in this set, it'll be 2-all in sets.
92.
Yes, and I think that's because 2 legs apart, most of the legs have gone comfortably with throw, or safely with throw. The first leg is one that obviously didn't, and this could well be, oh, well, that is unusual.
125.
And,
Change requirement
if darts ever
107.
became an Olympic sport, we'd give added points for that. And most of the legs have gone safely, perhaps rather than comfortably with throw. And that's why, really,
95.
you can have that discrepancy in the averages and yet the
Change
score
requirement
pretty
107.
even.
Oh, look at that ball to lead double 16. Oh, how about that? Newton back in this with a fantastic 102 finish to break the James Wade throw. He knows how important that is. Brilliant, Wesley Newton.
Well, moments like that, you know, can make the difference, especially when you follow it up with a 180. having broken throw, he now is certainly along the way towards holding
100.
throw. And the best of 5 leg set can be over in no time at all with shots like those we've seen from this fisherman from Fleetwood.
45.
Great expectations on the shoulders of Wes Newton. Reached those 2 finals in the last 18 months.
98.
Of course, lost to James Wade in that UK Open final last year at the Reebok. Is this going to be a 7th?
123.
The biggest clash to date before this in a TV major was that final in Bolton in June last year. Wade won it 11-8.
95.
Yes,
Where's your record? 153.
that was match play at the moment. It's 8-7 to Newton on match play terms, but this is set
99.
play and more than a subtle difference, but it's looking odds on. 2-0 in this 4th set to the Lancastrian, who's waiting in the background there, unaware almost of the crowd
34.
behind,
Where's your record? 54.
and now steps up for 54.
Never in doubt, was it?
Second leg.
2 really good legs of darts from Wes
The
Newton
leg James.
in this 4th set.
Game on.
But you talked about the numbers, and we said Wade has been 91 throughout. You get the feeling from here, though, John, if he wants to win this match, he's going to have to add 7 or 8 points to that.
40.
Yes, he's got 35 3-figure scores to his name, yet to hit a 180, James Wade, whereas Newton has 40, and the difference between them is those 6 180s, and they of course can make a huge, huge difference. Beautiful darts from Wade. Oh yes, gets his first. I spoke too soon. Wade now fills up the 180 column. Oh, we're going to get one here straight away after. Oh, so close, Stuart.
No, should have been. Slightest kiss off the barrel. 17 legs. It's taken James Wade to hit his first maximum.
Well, these lads really giving us a cracking first quarter-final of this second night of quarter-finals, the 3rd in all, of course. Taylor and Barney, we know, are through to the semis. They'll meet tomorrow in an epic encounter. Who'll be joining them in the semis? Wade or Newton? Lewis or Van Gerwen? Certainly that lad, Newton, looks as though he means business, Stuart. He can't wait to get to that hockey and release the next missile.
100. Change your record. 121.
121. Trying to stay in this set. He's got a dart at the ball.
96. Ways to require 110.
So 110 for Newton. 90 left. He'll stay up there, I think. No, he wants double 18. Didn't get it before when he wanted it.
92.
But this time it was
Ways to require
intentional.
25.
The last time he wanted double 18, it was. Now then, double 10. Said earlier he won't be missing this. And there is the reason why I said it. As comfortable can be. Wade on double 10.
Oh, look at this from Wes Newton.
140.
Throwing for another set to re-establish a 2-set advantage. Remember, Newton has already missed 1 dart at double 18 to win the set.
100.
What a last dart, and absolutely necessary to stay within 40 of his foe. One, 2, 3. Just like that.
James Wade. 100 won't be enough.
100.
Back-to-back hundreds, not enough. Well, Newton will switch now. Have to go on the 18s.
57.
Well, chasing the trebles, but only 57, so maybe a chance here for Wade.
Yes, it opens up the door very slightly. And he needs another one of those. He's hit the treble 20.
140.
Each of the 3 visits in this particular leg. On the first 2 occasions to get a ton, on that occasion to put him on a 3-dart finish. And if he were to take this out, Stuart, it would be as good a 12-darter as you'd have seen. Ton, 140 and 161. Not possible now. Needs that treble again. Oh, he's not going for it. Bull instead.
65. Points require 82.
You look at Bull and double 16 here. 17 for tops. Oh, he's missed the big 17. Oh dear. Oh dear. Now, that could be very,
42.
very costly.
Yeah, we've seen it with Steve
96.
Beaton, we've seen it with Dean Winstanley, we've seen it in this match before. It can be missed, that big single. Now then, oh, he needed so much that treble 20.
64.
So a reprieve for Wes
Which
Newton,
require 40.
and now for a 3-1 lead, he needs double top. Double top he still needs. And
20.
would you believe it? Closing his eyes, he knows
22.
this set may now have gone beyond him, because Wade has levelled up. He should never have been allowed a shot at double 16, and that will certainly hurt Newton.
Well, James Wade somehow is hanging on in there.
42.
Newton missed a dart at double 18 to win it 3-0. 3 darts he missed at tops. 4 in all for a 3-1 lead.
43.
Of course, he missed the big 17 as well. Hit the 3, and he's thinking about it. He's clearly thinking about all those mistakes.
Well, this is now Wade awakened.
140.
Certainly, I think he had probably given that up, that last leg. But you've got to keep going. You never know. And how many times
100.
during this tournament have we seen the Steve Beaton missing a big number? Dean Winstanley in a vital stage of a match miss a big number.
140.
To err is human, and these are 2 human beings up there.
No, it's a good response from
140.
Newton. But you have to say, the errors so far from both players have been pounced on by the opponent. And here's Wade going to do it again here
59.
in another deciding leg.
Well, the errors of the errors. They are
58.
like missed
Danger
open
require
goals,
120.
drop catches, as much a part of sport as the magical moments. As Wade now looks at 120 tops for the set. Oh, it deserted him for once.
Points require
But ought
160.
to be back for his favourite double 10. This would be 160 of all 160s.
Wes Newton will be hurting, of that there is no doubt. He has missed 4 darts to open up a 3-1 lead. And this set would have been won for
60.
Wes against the throw.
Danger required.
But Wade trailed 2-0. This to level up the quarter-final. Double 10. To level up the quarter-final. I don't believe it. Neither does James Wade. Neither does the packed crowd in the Ali Pali.
100.
And Newton only scored 60 last time, so this 100 is not a certainty by any means. He may have darts at double top, 2 of them. I don't think that was convincing enough. I think he had to risk missing in order to hit, to be honest. So double 10 again for Wade. A rare miss last time with 3 darts. Only needs 1 this time. 2 sets all. And what the game we have in prospect now. Wade goes off scratching his head, but Newton stays on. Needs the practice, perhaps.
Final. Wes Newton will know he should be 3-1 up. James Wade is scrapping and fighting and battling, and from 2 sets down, Wade has levelled it up. First to 5, remember, for a place in the semi-finals. Against either the reigning world champion, Adrian Lewis, or the man of the darting moment, Michael van Gerwen. That's still to come, but here, as close a quarter-final as we expected, Wes Newton missing 4 darts to go 3-1 up in sets. And James Wade going merrily about his way and his work. He's still averaging 91, but he's back on level terms.
Yes. Some remarkable moments. Bound to occur from time to time. Sometimes the magical
60
moments, the 180s, the big finishes, the bullseyes especially. But the moments where you miss big 18 and hit big 4, as Wade did earlier in the match,
97.
and disadvantaged himself. And then, equally as remarkably and amazingly somehow, Newton did it when wanting 17, went in 3, and here we are at 2 sets all, game on.
Yeah, those 3 missed darts at tops though, 3 clean and clear darts at his favourite double. They weren't far away, but they proved absolutely crucial. As far as Newton's concerned, he's just got to try and banish it from his mind, hasn't he, and get on with the job. He knows he has the game to beat James Wade. He's proved that in the first couple of sets. Got to knuckle down again now. It was the best of 9. Effectively now, it's been cut to the best of 5, hasn't it?
With 4 sets practice.
Yep.
The best kind of practice, isn't it? Well, he's certainly come out with intent, and in fairness to Newton, he's thrown a good leg so far. He's on a 14-dart finish.
58, where's your requires 64.
Can the bristled one finish it off? Another one of those. Oh no, he's going the tops route. And well, who can blame him? He must be thinking, well, I think Wade is thinking, I'm glad he didn't do that 5 minutes ago.
Well, James Wade has reached at least the World Championship quarter-final in 5 of the last 6 years. It's the final he really wants.
100.
So close last year, 5-1 up in the semis against Lewis and lost.
Yeah, he got the wind up, didn't he? Literally, the breeze taking them off the stage. And there you have it, a second maximum for the left-handed 29-year-old. 8 in the match so far.
59.
Well, Newton, of course, will feel he's very much in the frame for a place in the Premier League. All starts in Belfast in the first week in February.
95.
And the 4 Premier League wildcards, I'm led to believe, are expected to be revealed at the PDC Awards night at the Dorchester on January the 2nd. That's when we'll know who the 4 wild cards are.
Next Wednesday night, Black Tie Do at the Dorchester. Nice last start, but
requires 67.
got to rely on Wade. Failing, well, he wanted treble 9 there. 55 left, tops. He gets there by an alternative route, but the destination's just the same, and he arrives on time. Super stuff.
It's one of those great conundrums, isn't it, this time of year, the darting guessing game as to who will be in the Premier League each year. We know for sure that James Wade will be. Whatever.
Yes, came into this competition, world rank number 3. This man at number 6.
140.
Highest he's ever been, Wes Newton, and a man who has been climbing steadily through the rankings
60.
with some fine performances, not all of them on television, very much regarded
40.
by all the players, young and old, wherever he goes.
Highly regarded, absolutely. Of course, 140 leads a shot here.
140.
That's exactly what Wade has managed to do. So Newton's still favourite. Well, he is now. Yeah, 125 leaves him very handy. 161, Mr. Wade.
He's had quite a number of darts gone into the 5. Newton just tend to lean over quite a lot as he throws, and sometimes sends it a little too far to the left.
97. As you require 56.
I hesitate to call it the marble drift because he has a stronger throw in the sense than Wayne Marble had.
46.
So door open again for Wade for a break of throw. And, I just had the feeling Newton rushed that visit there, Stuart. Maybe the earliest sign of a touch of anxiety. Could be wrong, but double 8 here. Double 4 for a break of throw. And James Wade, for the very first time in the match, takes the lead.
Well, what a turnaround. James Wade hitting the doubles when it really matters. And from being 2 sets down, he's now throwing to establish a 3-2 lead against the darts as well.
And then it will be a case of how does Newton respond. Wayne Mardle himself suggested before this match that Wade cannot afford to go 2 sets down. He hasn't been chasing any of the matches that he's played in so far in this tournament, but he's chased this one, and whilst he hasn't won yet, he certainly now is well and truly in the contest.
140.
Well, 140 may not be enough, and Wes is certainly at odds with himself at the moment, I think it's fair to say.
140.
Every crucial miss by Newton, every one has been punished by James Wade.
Magnifying the importance of it. Amplifying
123.
the effect.
Danger require 124.
We've got the ball here to win the set, James Wade. You have to go for it. Newton on 138.
Thank you.
We know what happened with Eric Bristow and Keith Deller. lovely.
84. Weight
Well,
required 138.
I think that he has said to Wes Newton, if you can get it, mate, good luck to you. But I don't think you can. But you're right to bring up that Eric Bristow back in 1983 against Keith Deller, because Bristow looked and said, Deller, 138? No, he's never going to get it. And of course he did. He spurned the ball. And we all know it's in history now.
58.
Printed indelibly in those history books of the darting game as double 10-4. And that double 10 and James Wade ought to get married. They deserve each other. Wade goes ahead. 3 sets to 2.
The woes of Wes Newton, the wonder of James Wade. Double 10, wins it again for the world number 3. Wes Newton was 2-1 up. He missed 4 darts to go 3-1 up, and he now trails James Wade, who's reeled off 3 consecutive sets in this gripping quarter-final. That'll be a thriller, I'm sure. The world champ Adrian Lewis against Michael van Gerwen. But James Wade has won 6 out of the last 7 legs. To take a grip, you feel, on this quarter-final. Or is there a twist and a turn to come for Wes Newton? Or at the end of the night, is he going to have nightmares about those 3 darts he had at tops to win that 4th set?
Yeah. Well, Stuart, it's 9 out of 12 since Newton came from 2 legs down
59.
with 3 on the trot to win the second set and go 2-0 up. He's won only 3 legs to Wade's 9 since then, and vital ones thrown away.
135.
Pitched too far north of the target in the case of the 20s. Only just, but you have to be in. The ball that squirms around the hole and takes another course
59.
is no good. Near miss does not count.
James Wade has made a darting art of the phrase getting the job
137.
done in this World Championship. A 91 average, his tournament average in winning his first 3 games. His average tonight, 91. And he's ahead against Wes Newton.
171.
I spoke to Vincent van der Voort after his defeat, 4-0 at the hands of James Wade, and commiserated with him because missed darts cost him enormously.
97.
It was no consolation to him that actually the better player on the night lost the match. It seems incredible when you think the score was 4-0, but I think Wade himself couldn't believe the ease with which he went past Van der Voort. That's the game. Now we're seeing a purposeful James Wade wanting 114 to hold his throw, and he's going to have to get it, I think.
You require 114.
Well, he hit a 171 in this leg. Well, he's gone. He stayed at the treble 20 to leave double 17.
97.
Well,
You require
had the courage of his convictions there, didn't he, James Wade? Double 7 down the bottom again, this time for Wes Newton. Oh, and again, and again. 3 crucial missed darts at double by Wes Newton. They are proving catastrophic for Newton. Because every time he misses, James Wade hits.
Therefore, Newton under pressure all the more now
95.
because he knows that. And when you're at the hockey and at the same time you're throwing your dart, you're thinking, I daren't miss this. You nearly always do.
99.
It's human nature. It's got to prey on his mind. It has to.
Yes.
59.
Just gone awry. Not hitting the big scores that he was earlier. Still ahead on the averages by 3.5 points. Mid-90s Newton, 92 Wade. And, colourful characters there. Well, they really have
60.
taken the time to get themselves ready, those clowns. Full marks to them. More appropriate to the Circus Tavern, but still.
Yeah, 100 doesn't leave a finish, but still in charge. Wes just seems to have lost his way momentarily in this quarter-final. Yeah, the Circus Tavern, the last World Championship game played there, arguably the greatest game ever, when Barneveld beat Taylor. And of course we'll witness Barney against Taylor on this stage in the semi-finals on Sunday night here at the Ali Pali.
Yes. Seen some semis over the years, but that one tomorrow night really does promise to be extra special.
60. Danger requires 70.
And the winner of this against Lewis and Van Gerwen will be some game too. Now tops for Wade for 2-0. Oh, he got it just hidden behind that other dart. And now he's on a real roll because that's 5 on the trot. It's
8 out of 9, John.
8 out of 9. And in how many of those has Newton had the chance to take? 3 of them, vital ones?
Yeah. 77.
And it all changed, didn't it, with those missed darts at tops to go 3-1 up for Wes Newton.
100.
Huge momentum swing in this quarter-final, and we knew at the time that those misses could be important. Just how important we didn't know, but
55.
It looks like Wade is on his way to a 4th set on the spin.
Yes. You
59.
never know how important your misses are until the effect of them is known, and in his case the effect of them has been known straight away because Wade has stepped in and said thanks, pal. I thought we were going to get a 180 from him, 6, but we haven't had one since the second leg of the 4th set.
Well, that says it all, doesn't it? Apart from the finishing, his last maximum was when he went 2 legs clear in that 4th set before it started to go wrong.
99.
And that was preceded by a brilliant 102 finish, 20 bull double 16. So those were the last magic moments we saw from
59.
Newton.
Danger require 170.
Unlucky. You may look at the bull anyway.
105. Where's your require 143.
Needs this Newton to save the set. Treble 20's deserting him now. So 63 left. Wes, treble 13 will leave you double 12.
93.
50 if he goes
Danger
rather than
requires
when
65.
he goes, Stuart.
Tops for another set. Brilliant from James Wade. Well, he really is punishing Wes Newton now. 4 sets to 2 is
60.
Wes Newton's World Championship challenge faltering here at the Ali Pali. James Wade is looking at winning the match, I'm sure, in this set. He can sense his opponent is really struggling.
Yeah, his fortunes are falling faster than the apple that landed on Grandad Isaac's head. Needs to do something
95.
here, Newton. We know he can. He knows he can. But can he, if that is not two? Quizzical.
99.
99. Needs to kickstart a revival,
100.
and the one thing, and right through this tournament and all the others we see, time and time again, you see a revival kick-started by a magical finish, an amazing moment, a 170 or a 132 using the ball, and that's the sort of moment that Newton needs, I feel, Stuart,
100.
to give himself the pick-me-up.
Yeah. At the moment, though, it doesn't look likely, you have to say. But you never know. Perhaps this is the moment.
90.
146.
Wager required
Just needs
146.
a spark to come alive again in this quarter-final.
78.
But
Wager
yet
required
another
32.
leg for James Wade.
Not his favourite double, but inching ever closer.
16.
Well,
Wager requires
he
68.
smiled. Rather laughed at me because he so rarely goes for that particular double. Double four for Newton. Oh, unconvincing. Double two's got to go. Yes, it does. That is the one perhaps that can give him hope.
Well, stop the
James
rock, that's for sure.
Roper.
Wade had won 6 consecutive legs to take the last 2 sets, and just a little bit of darting roll reversal there. Wade's turn to miss, Newton's turn to punish.
I think we saw evidence there of why James Wade invariably tries to make the double top, the double 10, his finishing route. It doesn't always happen that way. There are occasions when circumstances are such that you have to go the route you don't want to, and what a moment for Newton. Double two,
82.
just a little double two, and then a 180, and suddenly the belief can come back. The belief can come back with
135.
some aplomb.
Well, we talked about that, just one moment, just one little incident in this match. Could that double two be it? As James Wade hits him with a third. 10 in the match so far.
$140.
There's the Wes Newton clan. His girlfriend Stacey, back home in the northwest, no doubt watching from behind the settee. And there's Gemma, James Wade's girlfriend, as Newton looks at tops to win another leg.
Picked it up all right.
The leg was Roper.
The apple may have fallen to earth, but not Wes Newton with it.
It just goes to show, doesn't it? It just didn't look likely. Wes looked as if he was really struggling, and then all of a sudden, a little error from Wade. As you say, a little double two, a 180, and then the belief returns again.
2 2s are 4, Stuart. It's the first thing we learned at school.
96.
My case, we learned it in Roman numerals, but you never forget, do you?
140.
Good darts, back in it now. Wins this set, 4-3, and game on.
60.
Just when it looked as though Wade might sail into the sunset.
Enjoying this though, John.
85.
Really enjoying this. Hope you are at home. It's a gripping quarter-final.
Yes, and in the pub, in the club, on the internet.
42.
Big 20 leaves 140 scored, 40 left. Young Dale Newton, their younger brother, tried the circuit himself, but not quite the quality of Wes, who now wants tops for the set.
Double 10. He's back in it. He lost 4 consecutive sets. James Wade then missed 3 darts at double in the opening leg to break Newton. But Newton will not be broken. 4-3, thrilling quarter-final at the Alexandra Palace.
Taylor Barnevelt already through. Newton and Wade in a battle royale here at the Palace. And then Lewis and Van Gerwen to follow. What a prospect that is. Rat-a-tat-tat. Biff bang wallop. All in one. And if you want to get in touch, I'm sure many of you do, at Sky Sports Darts, contact us on Twitter. And 5 to which player? If Wade holds his throw in this set, it'll be 5-2 to him. And 5-3 to him, rather, and the semi-final place for the second year on the trot.
Hold your throw 3 times. Easier said than done, but it's in Wade's hands.
59.
Newton unable to punish Wade's poor start to this 8th set. Wade already appeared in 2 World Championship semis.
45.
But he's had 6 darts in this leg and hasn't hit a treble.
No, 88 scored. Average 44. Overall average 91, Wayne.
100.
His match average is virtually the same as his tournament average. And Newton has upped his tournament average by 3. 95 in this contest. This will help.
140.
10 180s so far in the match. That's the 45th 140.
140.
Good response, Wesley Newton. We're reaching that stage, and Newton knows that he's got to produce something, you know, from 4-2 down. And he did in that last set. Got to come up with some
100.
big scores again here.
Yeah, showed a lot of character there, Stuart. A big dart, that double 2. Had he missed that, it might have been the beginning of the end. So I can't really overstate the importance of it.
Points require 100.
His next 3 darts were a 180 start of the next leg. And you just felt that once again he was on his way, as he looks now. A double top, his second 102 of the match. He got one rather more spectacularly early on, first leg of the 4th set, with the help of the bullseye, but that rather more straightforward, clinical to say the least.
What a dart, John. What a dart from Wes Newton. He is now won 4 straight legs. He's broken the throw, and the momentum, has it switched again? It's now in Newton's hands, isn't it? He's got a great chance to take us to a deciding set.
140.
We're approaching an hour and 40 minutes of this quarter-final.
When you said it was 3/4 of an hour gone, I said I didn't think that would be half-time. Suddenly, a resurgent Lancastrian hits another maximum.
Well, Wade still the favourite. 2-1 Newton at this stage looks decent.
Aye, does it just. See you in a minute, Stu. No, still don't know which way it's going to go.
I think it might have changed again.
Wade was unconvincing in that first leg. We mentioned he only scored 88 with his first 2 visits.
100.
And Newton
Wager required 82.
stepped in, didn't he?
Well, so difficult to predict this match, really is. A fabulous 11-dart leg from Wes Newton to follow a 102 check-out to break James Wade. 4-all now on the cards.
Well, Wade now is the one who seems to have gone to pieces. He'd won 9 out of 10 legs in a wonderful run, which took him from behind to 2 sets ahead. And now, boot on t'other foot.
39.
They used to dress in clogs and shawls in Lancashire, but Wes has got his boots on tonight.
36.
Very impressed with the way that Newton has responded, have to say.
137.
He was really struggling, wasn't he? But, you know, we talk about those missed darts at tops to get him to a 3-1 lead, but that 1 dart at double 2 has turned it back in his favour.
100.
Yes. And do you remember me saying just before that, something to kickstart a revival? And it can be the slightest thing.
60.
Crowd rather quieter now than they were when bouncing around in the meat of the match. When the 180s were flying in, the big finishes, the magic moments. It's a bit more serious now. Oh, unlucky.
140.
Deflected
Danger required
into
47.
the single 20.
Only just got the single 7. Tops he needs.
27.
125 would be a lovely way to level this quarter-final, wouldn't it?
And there's nothing to say he can't. He needed the treble 20 for tops. Now Wade hardly ever misses double 10. Missed it in the early part of the match, very first leg.
20.
He's been red hot on this red bit since. Fraction in. There it is, 2-1 in the 8th set. But Newton has the throw. He's earned the throw by winning that first leg so beautifully.
140.
Lovely darts again from Wes Newton. 8 sets of darts, John, and he's still averaging 97.
Yeah, even the facial expression and the demeanour of Wes Newton has changed somewhat, and
55.
understandable that should be the case. The desperate Dan look is not quite as desperate now. Oh, and when he's going, he throws
100.
sweet arrows.
He'd certainly be fine and dandy as well, wouldn't he, if he managed to win this leg and take us to a deciding set, which I think would be a fitting finale to this quarter-final.
Yes, certainly. Acrobatic leap off the bottom wire, acting as a trampoline. There it is.
Yeah, it was 60 that he lost, but he responded well, didn't he?
100. Wager required 141.
Now 6 darts from 141 to take us to a deciding set. Treble 19 for double 12.
89.
He'll be back to make it 4 sets all.
Yes, Wade has to make a score here, so that should Newton... Now then, what's left, he says? I make it 95, James. Now 76 when you go, and he can
52.
deny Wade a shot. Double top for the set. 4 sets all the way we go. Dale Newton, almost his brother's Brothers look-alike is on his feet. Away we go, set 9. And we don't know how long this set is going to be, Stuart.
No. Got to be won
60.
by 2 clear legs. Unless we reach 5-all, then they will throw for the ball and have a 1-leg shootout for a place in the semi. Well, can't split them now.
57.
Those 2-1 odds on Wes Newton were very, very good, weren't they? Newton, 2 years ago, lost his quarter-final 5-4 to Terry Jenkins.
92.
It was a tad different then because he was 4-3 ahead. This time, he was 4-2 behind to force this decider. Oh, what a moment this would be. What a moment that is to hit a 4th maximum as he tries to hurt Newton and break the throw. But back comes Wes, back comes Newton. Sensational from both. How about that?
And so often we see players, when it comes to crunch time, lifting the level of their game. One
100.
then responding to the other. And suddenly, a surge. Darting accuracy.
129. Going to require 164.
Wow. 309 in 6 darts from Wes Newton. What a response after James
60.
Wade
Wager
hit
required
that
40.
huge maximum. Tops to hold his throw. Never looked like missing. Well, what a quarter-final we have.
Game on.
Now the pressure is all on the world number 3. He's playing catch-up, he's chasing in this final set.
Yes, he's played catch-up before in this match. 2 sets down, remember.
97.
Went ahead for the very first time in the match. At a very late stage in the match. 47 now, Newton, goodness me. And that's the reason why suddenly Wes Newton has hit that very best of form.
Well, topsy-turvy Tungsten in this quarter-final. 2-0 in sets to Wes Newton.
84.
Then James Wade stormed back to win 4 sets on the spin. And Newton here is looking very, very special.
140.
I'm sure he's hit one, of course, he's hit a televised 9-darter this year at the World Match Play. It's all about winning this leg. That's all that matters here.
Yes, the very fact that he hit 5
96.
consecutive treble 20s is because now he's playing so well again. Even within an hour, we've seen the very best and the not very best of Wes Newton. At the moment, it's the former.
46.
And then he hits 46, just to prove. Not out of this with another one of those. And another one of those. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, Wade. Yes, Gemma knows. Wade knows. They all know. What a brilliant, brilliant visit that was. Oh, a bounce out right off the wire. You can see the mark on the wire that it made. Now he wants 110, but that 180 from Wade,
85.
taking him from 224 to 44 to level up in this 9th set.
My, when he hit his 10th maximum, he must have thought he's going to get a dart to win this leg. But he won't, because James Wade, courtesy of his 5th 180. What a finish. They are saving their very best for the last set of this dramatic
59.
quarter-final.
Yeah, the heat is on now. 4 sets all, 1 leg all, not long left. But Wade there showed why he is world number 3. 5 180s, Stuart,
100.
but that one undoubtedly the most telling.
Well, brilliant from Wes Newton. Got to say, for goodness sake, John, they've hit 5 between them in this set.
And we're only in the 3rd leg. Yeah, Newton's rediscovered the form of the second set when he hit 180s in 3 consecutive legs. He's done it again here. We may well even get another one now. I wouldn't bet against it. Oh, well, look at that, 174. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Super 174's as good as a 180 in these circumstances.
They have both played brilliantly in this set. They really have.
88.
They've bounced off each other, and the standard has been astonishing considering the situation. Needs the ball.
That's the only element of this match where there's been a disappointment. When they've had a shot at the bull for a leg, it's been a mile away. Oh, treble 17 for the bull. Oh, the width of the wire, and the width of the wire is hardly anything.
33.
What over double 16, he's got to grips with this before double 8. Chance for Wade, chance for Wade against the throw.
He hit a 180 and he hit a 174, but he could lose the leg. Double 5. Oh, what a dart that is! What a dart that is! James Wade hits double 5 to break the throw, and Wade now has the darts in his hand to win this quarter-final.
What a quality dart. We talked about Wes Newton's double 2 a few legs ago. That double 5 from James Wade alone was worth any big finish you can name. Pressure on, he moved to the left, he gave it extra height, and in it sailed. Amazing stuff from the machine. And you know, he's never gone past that double 10 before that. The first double 5, an indication of how he's thrown at tops and 10s.
But he only had half the bed to aim for, didn't he?
He had to move to the left, lift it over that other dart. A difficult manoeuvre. But he showed real quality, real class. And yes, he has now this match in his hands.
97.
Well, what has Wes Newton got left? He hit a 180, his 11th 180 of the match, John. He followed it with a 174, and he lost the leg. Oh, look at that, another amazing dart from James Wade. Incredible last dart.
Newton not done with. 99 may not be enough though. 164 for Wade. He'll want at least one treble. And that's a lovely dart, as per earlier in the match, finding the treble with the third dart. 2-2-2. If only he could have one dart at treble 2 like we used to play in the pub.
100.
Well, to complete a remarkable victory, James Wade for a place in the World Championship semi-finals has hit the treble 8, tops to win it.
44.
Oh, incredible, the tension.
Well, is he going to be back, or is Newton now going to find another marvellous finish from somewhere? Going the 18 route, surely. Now, treble 18, an absolute must. Needed it for the bull. So Wade, for whom
54.
double 10 has been such a good friend, not only today, but so often in the past. All those hours and hours of constant practice at double 10. Fraction in, 4th the match. Oh, double 5 again. Got it sensationally a minute ago. Gets it again. And James Wade wins an absolutely marvellous encounter with Wesley Newton. What a match. Wade the winner. He's in the semi. And he'll play the winner of our next big game, the champ, Lewis and Whiteman. Van Gerwen.